Hey, this is James Campion, the author of Shout It Out Loud, the story of Kiss's Destroyer and the making of an American icon, and you are listening to my buddies Tom and Zeus and the Shout It Out Loudcast. Rock on, boys.
And reports tonight on how destruction is impacting the campus community.
Names of O'Hara Hall, Skid Row, T-Zone, Banff.
Badass motherfuckers.
Soft, sit on my face.
Drinking like fucking ass pre-gaming, as we call it. What is this dorm damage, Bill, on our tuition statement?
Dorm damage?
Well, we only broke like 3 chairs and 4 desks this month.
Is that a positive thing? Bam! That's right. We're back with another episode of Dorm Damage, the show where anything and everything is on the table and the table gets smashed. It's episode 63, and we're going to take a trip down memory lane. A fraudulent trip down memory lane, Zeus. What are we talking about this week?
Today, we are going to be talking about Columbia House and BMG. You know what we're talking about, guys. All you guys out there and ladies, you know what
all you
did.
People out there sitting on rented furniture. You used Columbia House and BMG.
Half your CD collection is filled because of them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So we figured this would kind of be a fun topic because if you're our age, we're both going to be 51 in the next 2 months. Yeah. So if you're our age, you've experienced the legend of Columbia House, which became BMG, etc. And what started out as fun, which became a pain in the ass, and which became collection agencies and fraud and mail and bullshit. And it's fun because that era is long gone. So we just thought we'd kind of have some fun with it.
Yeah, Tom, I can remember my earliest memories of it were, it wasn't even me. I think it was my brother, and he ordered vinyls. We were getting vinyls. I remember some of the first earliest vinyls we got were like Styx, I think the Grand Illusion, something like that.
Yep.
And then what ended up happening is you're supposed to get like 12 records for the price of one. And then if you don't cancel, they'll keep shipping you ones at regular price. Various ones, album of the month. And I think because we were so young at the time, we kept getting some shit albums. And as you start off, you're like panicking. Oh my God, I haven't paid this. And my parents are like, what the fuck is this? And then they pay it and they shut it off, find a way to shut it off.
Yep.
But as you grew older, you're starting to realize I'm not even using my name. I'm not even fucking 18. I'm not even force this.
I'm not providing. This is the way before debit and credit cards. So it's not like they could automatically bill you.
They don't have my social.
They have nothing. No.
I mean, mind you, I do bankruptcy work. So I'm in touch with people's credit reports, credit reporting agencies, all this stuff. I would die laughing if somebody came to me. It's like, I need to file bankruptcy. I got about a $250,000 Columbia House Records invoice that I want to discharge.
I owe BMG 80 grand because I bought friggin' Duran's box set on 8-track and I fucking just can't pay for it.
Yeah. So when I first did it, it was the vinyl stuff. That's when I was younger. I was doing it with my brother. How about you? What was your first?
Yeah. So we never actually really did this at my house, but I remember the advertisements were incessant. And I think my first exposure to the advertisements were either in the newspaper, a TV guide or something. And it was the one where you could tape a penny to the postcard.
Yes.
Remember that? Yeah. And you'd see like it was 8 tracks, it was cassettes, it was vinyl. And obviously, you listen to the show, you listen to ARC. Zeus and I grew up just obsessed with music as we still are now. So I'm like, wait, I can get all this music. Like I can get 12 albums for like a penny. I remember my parents would be like, no, it's a scam. If you do that, they're going to do this.
Because they make you then buy like 4 or 5 albums at regular price when you do the penny one.
Yeah. And regular price to Columbia House was like,
I think I misspoke. BMG used to do you buy one at regular price. Columbia House was you can get 12 albums for a penny, but then you have to buy like more albums.
Yeah, then
like
you have
4 or 5 albums.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
But BMG was 12, and then 8 albums, and then something like that. and then you could get like one at regular price.
Yeah,
Why BMG, I jumped on them more.
Yeah, it evolved. And then BMG also, I think, because when Columbia House kind of evolved into BMG, then it was like you could select like a genre. So then if you were like up to date, quote unquote, on your account, they would, if you didn't pick an album, obviously you could pick albums, but they would send you like the selection of the month, and it would be like, oh, you like Pearl Jam? You must like Vertical Horizon. No, I don't. I don't want this.
I mean, I did the country stuff. I would get, specialized countries like, you like Travis Tritt. Do you like fucking Neil McCoy? No, he sucks.
Oh, you like Run DMC. You must like Twin Hype. No, I don't. I don't want that.
So you would get the specialized booklets and things like that. But Columbia House, I think, and BMG, two different companies and two different promotional type of advertisement.
Yeah.
Again, Columbia House was the penny, then buy like 4 or 5, 6 albums at regular price. And BMG was fewer, but you would have to buy one at regular price. So some of them in the beginning, I would just, that's fucking a good deal. I'll pay $18 or $20, end up with 9 CDs. Yep. Fucking great. Great. Fucking great.
Yeah. And then, of course, this all just became magic when we got to college. And we've hinted at some stories before, but we went to college in the early 90s. This is how you grew your CD collection.
Oh, no. Like, nobody has my CD collection, and back then, too. No. So at college, especially at Stonehill, we had a fucking mailbox room.
Yep.
So you would have to go up. And I would have to, but I would say the locker number, because if I said the names I used, they'd be like, what the fuck?
No.
So that's when I started using the fake aliases. And I would have them coming at 3 or 4 different times, constantly a semester. And then I'm gone. What the fuck do I care? I'd have a new locker the next year. So I used everything from Chode, Pianist, CHOAD, Ziggy Marley.
But what's our favorite one?
Jorge Plantes. I mean, you name it, I did it, and I would get all this. I have more over here. I have more country CDs than I would have on anything, because I didn't really listen to country music stations. I'd be like, oh, I heard that one song. That guy might be good. Oh, this placement in this magazine, he looks like I would like them. Oh, this chick is hot. Who's this? Martina McBride? Sounds like it says that she's got a great voice. Let me order her fucking 5 CDs.
If you go look at our CD collections when we started Stonehill in the fall of 91, combined to when we graduated.
You know the other aspect of that?
Just insane.
But do you know the other part to that?
Go ahead.
Not too long before that, we transferred from cassettes to CDs.
Right. That's right.
So we didn't have that big of a CD collection yet.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden, you name it, we got it. And then I found out you could get box sets at discount prices.
Oh, dude, I got the Zeppelin box set. I got all the friggin' greatest hits multi-disc sets.
Look at all those box sets.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. And it was just no stopping you. They couldn't enforce the contracts. They would send you strongly worded letters. They can go fuck themselves trying to collect.
So on Columbia House's, there's a Wikipedia page about Columbia House, and they cite an article from the New York Times in 2000. And the title of the article is "Man Admits Fraud in Joining CD Club Thousands of Times." Okay. So this is hilarious. And when I saw this, I'm like, Zeus, we have to talk about Columbia House, BMG, whatever. It says, many times it was the teenagers of the house who intercepted the mail. They were easily suckered in with the idea of getting the albums they wanted all at once, and all they had to do was buy 3 or 4 albums within the next 2 or 3 years. There were many underage customers who legally could not be bound to this agreement.
I told you.
Columbia House knew these were unenforceable, but they apparently didn't care. Columbia House made it extremely easy to defraud them. There were countless cases of customers joining the music club, receiving free albums, and never ordering more. Customers would join the club several times under different names with no intention of paying. In extreme cases, receiving recordings with a retail value worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I'm telling you.
It just became, and it's funny because like younger people, like if you tried to explain this to your daughter or my son, they'd be like, I don't understand. What do you mean? You like,
what, you mean you streamed it for free? You got Spotify for free? No.
And the funny thing is, this wasn't even on a computer. You had to use like a pencil. And like, it was like taking the SATs. You had to like circle the little dot next to Motley Crue or whatever.
Do you know they call like that thing about stocks? You can like short stocks, like do the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found a way. So bad. I don't think I've ever mentioned this to you. To do the opposite of Columbia House, to short Columbia House on people. And do you know what I would do?
I can't wait to hear it.
Like I've been to girls' houses, like parties or something like that.
Oh, and
someone I don't like.
That's terrible.
And I would sign them up and pick the worst CDs and have them shipped to their house.
So that kind of reminds me of one of the most brutal pranks ever when we were living in senior year. Senior year, it was, now we're veering off just real quick because I got to tell like nasty pranks too real quick, and then we'll get back on the BMG train, Columbia House. One day there was like probably 8 and 9 of us sitting around. There was absolutely nothing to do. It must have been a Sunday or something. And we're sitting on the second floor of the townhouse looking over the courtyard. And I won't name names, but somebody was like, let's just order food to all the different townhouses in the courtyard.
Oh, that's a dick move.
And we're looking out the window of the second floor of the townhouse and just watching like Domino's, Chinese food, Subs. This guy walking around the court. All these people walking around with food.
That is a dick move.
Oh, not as bad as you ordering Captain and Tennille's greatest hits to some girl's house? Okay.
Honey, what are you doing? Engelbert Humperdinck's greatest hits?
Honey, I didn't know you like Slayer.
Yeah. Oh man.
It was just those memories that like you just look back and you laugh. And even Columbia House and BMG admit like, yeah, this was not sustainable. It was just ripe for fraud.
Yeah, and I mean, we literally built our CD collection from them. I can grab a bunch of CDs and see the BMG logo on the side of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that's what I got them.
Yep, they were specially marked.
But back then too, we each started marking our CDs with little symbols, so we knew whose CD was. Because people were ripping off CDs at parties. That
happened all the time. All the time. You'd see people like walking out with like jacket pocket fulls of CDs.
Do you remember that party we had in Flynn?
Yeah.
Who had it? It was like some of your friends' kids or
brother.
And they came and tried to steal it. And then everybody found them stealing some of my CDs.
Yeah, then we threw them out the window.
And you fucking beat them up and we threw them out my fucking window.
Yeah, because your window was on the ground level. So like it was literally like stepping like out. Like it was like, we just like literally threw them out the window.
My buddy Hazy was there and them. They remember, they still tell me about that story. Wouldn't you throw people out your window from a party?
Oh, don't steal our shit. Yeah, but you stole those from Columbia House.
Yeah, exactly. So somebody's owed money. I don't know. Somehow they made money because all the suckers that end up paying them that weren't like, fuck it. Do I owe you money?
I'm not paying you shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Gelati, we see that you've applied for a mortgage. It appears you have an outstanding balance to Columbia House.
Columbia House Records. You have a Sade's Greatest Hits album that has not been paid for.
You talk about I love his work.
Sade, that's a girl.
I know that was Breakfast Club.
Oh, I didn't know. I was just saying. I didn't know if you knew that was a girl.
Of course I do. I like Sade. She's hot.
Ugh.
Anyways,
till next time, peace out, Girl Scout. Oh, you over here? Yeah, I'm over here now.
Zeus, it's me. I want to end the show now.
Jesus Christ, Tom. Jesus Christ. Let's end the show now while we got the muscle.